Hey everyone and welcome to my channel. Here is my new series of HTML5, complete course of HTML5. In this course you will learn how to use the fundamentals of HTML5 to structure, present and link from beginning to the professional level. Let's get started. Before going to the HTML5, let us know about the basic HTML. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Is a markup language used to create web documents including text, images, formatting and hyperlinks to other documents. A markup language is a set of markup tags. The tags describe documents content. HTML documents contain HTML tags and plain text, which I will define you later on. HTML documents are also called web pages. Okay, HTML is the language used to create the web pages you visit every day. It provides a logical way to structure content for web pages. Now, the basic purpose of describing you HTML is just to give you information before giving you knowledge of HTML5. What is HTML5? HTML5 is the latest and most enhanced version of HTML. Technically, HTML is not a programming language but rather a markup language. Okay, this overview is HTML5 is the next major revision of the HTML standard, superseding HTML 4.01 and XHTML 1.1. HTML5 is the standard for structuring and presenting content on the World Wide Web. Now I will tell you browser support. The latest version of Internet Explorer 9.0, Apple, Safari, Google Chrome, Mozilla, Firefox and Opera all supports many HTML features. Now come to the code section. Here I'm using Atom text editor, okay, which is used by the professional. You can also choose Notepad++ for writing code. Okay, open it, go to the file, new file. Okay, here I'm going to write the code on the Atom editor. First thing that you will write on the editor is doctype. HTML. Doctype HTML is used for the HTML5 version. Doctype is actually the document type, okay, which define the version of the HTML which we are using here. Next thing you have to write HTML tag, starting tag and ending tag. Ending tag is written with a slash in the start. Okay, tell you the detail. Document type HTML. The doc type is an older version of HTML but longer because the HTML language was HTML based and therefore required a reference to a DTD. HTML5 authors would use simple syntax to specify doc type as follows: doc type HTML. Okay, all the above syntax is case insensitive. Next is the character encoding. Okay, character encoding tells you the character set. HTML5 authors can use simple syntax to specify character encoding as follows. You have to write here first meta tag, then you have to use his attribute char set, which is character set. Character encoding is equals to UTF-8. Okay, all the above syntax is again case insensitive. Next, I will tell you about the HTML5 tag. HTML5 tag name basically element written between in these two angle braces. The next is the script tag. It's common practice to add a type attribute with the value of text over JavaScript to script element as follows. You can write script tag, then its attribute type is equal to text over JavaScript. Then next is the source, which is the file source. It can be any file, JavaScript file. Source is equals to script file dot. I'm using it is closed with ending script tag. HTML5 removes extra information required and you can use simply following syntax: script, then source, its attribute, script file .js, then closing script tag. Okay, now let's come to the know about HTML elements. HTML elements are markups using start tags and end tags. Tags are delimited using angle braces. The difference between start tags and the end tags is that the latter include a slash before the tag name. Following is the example of an HTML5 element: P paragraph, then this is the paragraph and ending tag of P. HTML5 tags name are case insensitive and may be written in all uppercase and mixed case, although the most common convention is to stick with the lowercase. Most of the elements contain some content like p. Paragraph contain a paragraph. Some elements are forbidden from containing any content at all, and these are known as void elements. For example, br, hr, link, and meta, etc. Before going to the code section, with database editor, you also have to download the WAMP server. I have given in the video description. You can download it from this link also. If you want to know the complete procedure of the installing WAMP, I can tell you in detail. Okay, I have installed it already. You can see. Double click on it. Yes. Okay, after installing it, click on it and icon of WAMP will come up on the taskbar. This. It means all services are running. Click on it. www directory. You can see all of the files that are stored in the WAMP server. Now come to the code section again. This time I will tell you about the basic HTML elements in detail. Go to the atom editor. Okay, after writing the HTML element, you will write here head tag. This will start the head section. In head section, you will write first the meta tag. Why I am using here meta tag? Meta tag define the char set. Its attribute is char set and its value is UTF-8. Why I am using here UTF-8? UTF-8 not only simplifies the authoring of pages, it avoids unexpected results on form submission and URL encoding. Okay, next we will define the title. And meta tag has no ending tag. So next tag is the title tag. Here you will give the title of your web page. Closing tag. Okay. These are two basic tags in the head section. Next section is the body section. And in the body section you will define and write the header. In this section you will define the header. Here any image and any kind of slider you can add. Okay. Next you will define the navigation bar with the tag nav. This is the navigation bar. Okay, next is the article. In article section, you will define any kind of your text in the web page. Article section, then section, close it, then close the article section again. Okay, in section part, you can add any data of your web page. You can write. Okay. Next tag is the aside. Aside tag is used to write a document in the side part. Next tag is the figure tag element. Okay, figure element to make up the photo in a document. This tag is used for adding figures. You can also write the image tag for adding any image in the web page. While the content of the figure element is related to the main flow, its position is independent of the main flow. If it is removed, it should not affect the flow of the document, but the image can change the text position. Okay, next is the footer. Okay, this will define your footer section. Okay, now I'm going to save it. Control plus save. This is the theme section. I have to go back. Okay, first page .html. Why I'm using here HTML? Because it represents the HTML file and give the message to the website that it's a web page. Okay, save it. Now after saving your page on the Atom editor, go to the any browser and write localhost, then slash, and the file name which I have right there, first page .html, and click on the enter. See, here you will give the title of your web page. Here any image and any kind letter you can add. This is the navigation bar. In section part you can add any data of your web page. You can write. This will define your footer section. This will show on your web page no tag, no elements, no attributes, just the data that you have given in your tags and elements. Okay, this is the first part of the HTML5. Next section you will learn about the attributes in detail.